First, former President Donald Trump indicted for a third time, and that happened earlier today, this time by a federal grand jury in Washington, investigating his attempts to overturn the results of the 2020 election.
And the former president is charged with 3 counts of conspiracy and 1 count of obstruction, with accusations he and 6 co-conspirators used knowingly false claims of election fraud to get state legislators and election officials to subvert the legitimate election results. The former president was summoned to appear on Thursday before a federal magistrate judge in Washington.
That's where WCNC Charlotte's Alice Barr is with the new details.
This is incredible. Thank you very much.
Tonight, former President Donald Trump faces 4 new felony counts, accusing him of trying to overturn an election he lost and conspiring to defraud the government he once led. The indictment is the 3rd against former President Trump, centering on his actions leading up to the deadly January 6 Capitol attack, which special counsel Jack Smith called an assault on democracy fueled by lies.
Lies by the defendant targeted at obstructing a bedrock function of the U.S. government, the nation's process of collecting, counting, and certifying the results of the presidential election.
The indictment alleges that former President Trump spread lies that the election was stolen through widespread fraud, claiming he had actually won, and that, quote, these claims were false, and Mr. Trump knew that they were false. Arguing that the former president was determined to remain in power, federal prosecutors accuse him of 3 criminal conspiracies: to defraud the government's efforts to carry out the election, to obstruct an official proceeding in Congress on January 6th, and a conspiracy against the right to have one's vote counted. Mr. Trump fiercely denies wrongdoing, writing on his social media platform, quote, why didn't they bring this ridiculous case 2.5 years ago? They wanted it right in the middle of my campaign. That's why. Attorney General Merrick Garland insisting he appointed an independent special counsel to ensure fairness.
To underline the department's commitment to accountability and independence.
Former President Trump is due to appear this Thursday in a federal courthouse just blocks away from the scene of the January 6th attack at the heart of the investigation. Metropolitan Police said tonight they were monitoring and planning to ensure the safety of everyone here in D.C. leading up to that court appearance. Security has also stepped up around a courthouse in Atlanta, where a separate Trump indictment could be coming soon regarding efforts to overturn the 2020 election results in Georgia. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.